one man who's made his desire quite explicit. It's Lewis Hamilton. He wants to arrive in Abu Dhabi as Nick Heidfeld pulls back into the garage here. He wants to arrive in Abu Dhabi still in the title hunt. Can he do that here today? Well, he's certainly ready for another race, just like Korea.
It's the worst condition I ever drove a car. There's still a lot of water.
So wet. It's like a lake up the straight.
It's completely impossible.
Conditions are good. The track is good. It's getting drier. It's almost intermediate. Just start the race. We should start the race.
It was interesting actually listening to your radio chatter in Korea. You wouldn't have heard all the other drivers, but they were saying it's too wet, let's not do this, and then you'd pop on and go, this is fine, let's go racing. Is that a small insight into your mental frame of mind at the moment? You need to be the one that's pushing, you need to be the aggressor.
Probably, yeah. But you know, in the last race, I just think, you know, I feel quite like a hardcore driver. Back in the olden days, the drivers were hardcore. They drove in all conditions. They drove cars that weren't that safe, you know, but that's the excitement comes from the danger. And you remove all aspects of danger in Formula One, there will be no fun. When it's wet, it's dangerous and it's exciting, and it wasn't to the point that it was dangerous for us to drive, really. I mean, you couldn't see fantastically well, but you can never see well in the rain.
It's very rare for the man driving the car that isn't the fastest to win the title. Give us an idea of how tricky it is over the course of a season to beat effectively what's been two quicker teams than you.
Well, you know, it's a team effort, you know, and then at the end of the day, to have the perfect package, you need to have the fastest car, the most reliable, and then the faultless drivers. And we never have any of those. I mean, I don't think any team has that. You know, everyone's made mistakes, everyone's had reliability problems. But, you know, but sometimes at least you can get one of those right. So Red Bulls have got a very, very fast car. I just said to Sebastian just now, you know, his car is on rails. And he said, well, it's not on rails, but he said it's definitely on rails. To win a championship, in most years, if you don't have the fastest car, you don't win it. But this year's just been up and down. People have made mistakes. You know, reliability issues have made it really exciting.
To be here after a season where you have had struggles and the car isn't as quick as maybe you would have hoped, to be in the hunt with two races to go.
That's a great feeling. That's a great feeling. You know, I think being in the lead and trying to defend is a much, much worse feeling to be in. You know, oh yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. I don't like it.
So you wouldn't trade where you are with where Fernando is?
Well,
you would.
It's different. No, I would much rather be closer and chasing.
Really?
You know, so say where Mark is or whatever it is, and chasing. Obviously, I'm a little bit further away now, so that's not the ideal position. But definitely being behind and chasing, you know, those 5 points, those 10 points, is definitely a nicer position to be in the last race, leading, and you have everything to lose then, and nothing to gain, generally.
It's getting better and better for Fernando Alonso.
Do you see chinks in the armour? Do you see anything to look at him or look at Ferrari and draw on to give you a bit of inspiration?
No, I don't need inspiration. I think I've always had a certain effect on Fernando, I think. So.
What is that, do you think?
I have no idea. No idea. No.
Alonso's wheel change is finished, the lollipop goes up, but he doesn't pull away. Hamilton, queued up behind him, will run out of time to complete his final qualifying run. There's no love lost between these two.
He sees me in the mirrors, or I see him in the mirrors, or whatever. You know, there's naturally that competitiveness just switches on. It goes to another level. So that could be his weak point. Who knows?